Hey guys, this is Anime Paul C here, and today we are going to be doing the 7th part of What If Goku Was Half Kryptonian. Please like the video if you haven't already and subscribe. It's totally free and you can unsubscribe whenever you want. There's nothing much else I'd like to say in the intro, so without further ado, let's get into the video.
Slick talker since a jit. Winter time, all the time, ooh, yeah. Look at the way that I move, swag. Disrespectful and I'm rude, okay. I had cocaine in the school.
The following saga now is of course the Future Trunks saga. All the Kryptonian hybrids being Goku, Gohan and Goten from the future timeline were killed at the hands of the Kryptonite infused androids. However, Goku Black now has the power of a Kryptonian and possesses enormous amounts of power. After training with his father more actively in the present and facing a stronger foe that is Goku Black on numerous occasions, he is somewhat stronger than his canon counterpart. He is capable of Super Saiyan 2 just like in the canon, and he can handle the form much better. After the events that happen in the future timeline, Future Trunks heads back to the present timeline. Goku and Vegeta are training under Whis just like before, and Goku is incredibly close to Ultra Instinct. He has a much stronger body, but it will still take more divine training before he'll be able to utilize the form. Goku and Vegeta head over to the future timeline, and Vegeta is persistent on facing this Goku Black being himself. Kakarot, you won't be needed here. I'll eliminate this being before you even get a shot, Vegeta says, flying up to attack him. He punches Goku Black and sees that his body doesn't move in the slightest. So you're just like Kakarot then. You have every one of his Kryptonian tricks. It'll be just like in the time chamber, Vegeta thinks to himself, before powering up into his Super Saiyan Blue evolution form. He knows how strong Goku is, and if he doesn't use his full power from the jump, he's toast. He charges forward and this time lands clean punches that held Goku Black more than a few hundred meters away. Once Goku Black slows to a stop, Vegeta teleports so that he arrives behind him and uses a close-up Big Bang attack. A large explosion is given off, then Vegeta continues battling Goku Black using his wit to outdo him. Since Goku Black is still merely in Goku's base form, he has superior strength, speed and pretty much every physical stat compared to Goku Black. How is he performing so well against him? It's like he knows exactly what's coming every time, Future Trunks says, watching on in awe. He spent years and years fighting me. This guy here has only a small fraction of my power, and it doesn't seem like he can use any of the abilities from my Kryptonian side. Vegeta should be able to defeat this man in no time, Goku explains. Goku Black, bloodied and beaten, tries to attack Vegeta, but Vegeta takes the punch and merely remains in place. With his fist still on his chest, he simply extends his arms and begins charging his final flash. Goku Black, seeing this chance to attack, throws punch after punch and realizes that he still stands absolutely no chance. Final flash, Vegeta roars, releasing his energy wave. Goku Black is revealed from the thinning smoke and he has incredibly bruised clothing. As Vegeta watches on, however, he notices that his injuries fade extremely quickly. His healing factor is even faster than Kakarot's, Vegeta realizes. Goku Black now looks totally fine, and with a power-up he enters his own Super Saiyan form. Now vastly stronger and with a 50 times multiplier, Goku Black ends up being a match for Vegeta. They go blow for blow, and as they are fighting, Goku Black is simply growing stronger and stronger. They both end up punching each other in the face, and from the aftermath of this attack, it's clear who is superior. Goku Black has a smile on his face while Vegeta is panting with blood all over his face. Goku knows how keen Vegeta would be on continuing to fight, but he is also aware of his limits. What is good here is that Goku has the power and higher intelligence to almost enforce control over Vegeta. When he knows that he is way in over his head, he can forcefully step in to stop him getting seriously injured. Goku arrives in front of Vegeta and raises his hand to signal Vegeta to back down. This man is too strong for you now, Vegeta. If you continue to battle, you could possibly die, Goku says. Vegeta reverts to his base form after being injured to such a level and looks frustrated at the fact that Goku decided to step in. I don't need your help, Kakarot, Vegeta shouts before attempting to move past him. However, Goku swings around and taps him in the neck with such force that he knocks him out completely. He begins to descend and Trunks decides to catch his father before he's hurt even more. You've proven to be quite the formidable foe, but what you lack is true understanding of my abilities. You can't use any of my abilities and you are stuck with the weakest form in my arsenal, Goku states, making Goku Black grunt in anger. "Whatever, you arrogant Saiyans will die all the same," he shouts before attempting to attack Goku. Goku enters his Super Saiyan God form, then disappears using instant transmission. From behind, he unleashes a wave of freeze breath on his opponent. Goku Black attempts to block the wave using his forearm, but what he notices is that crystals show up over his skin, but due to his healing factor, his body returns to ordinary temperature quite quickly. "Looks like that won't be of use," Goku whispers before upping the gears. He enters his orange-haired Kryptonian Saiyan God form. Now with glowing red eyes, he unleashes two powerful heat vision beams that manage to pierce right through his chest. He coughs blood upon receiving this attack, and he now has two large holes in his chest which have passed right through his lungs. The wounds heal very quickly, and once the wounds have sealed up fully, Goku Black zooms forward and punches Goku right in his face. Goku falls back a bit but looks unconcerned about the attack that he received. Goku destroys Goku Black in their battle, and he is doing so with ease. Even though Goku Black is healing and coming back stronger, the gap between them is unbelievably large, and Goku can use more abilities from his Kryptonian side. Goku Black flies forward at full speed to try and attack him, but then Goku teleports so that he misses him completely. Turning around, he begins charging his Kamehameha wave, and once it's fully charged, he appears below Goku Black to unleash it. It almost fully engulfs him and releases a large energy wave, leaving him gravely injured. Goku then takes his chance to try and kill him using his heat vision to simply sever his head off. However, once he tries to do this, Zamasu arrives to swipe him away in the nick of time. "It looks like you won't be doing much against this guy," Zamasu says, holding back the other version of himself. "Just wait, I have him now," Goku Black says before powering up. In his transformation, the ground around him rumbles and the energy he releases is vast. He then ascends into his Super Saiyan Rose form and begins to battle Goku once again. Landing the first strike, he manages to hurl Goku back and he leaves a large bruise across his cheek. He then unleashes with a few more attacks of his own, and Goku can do nothing to contain him. Finally, he kicks him into the concrete ground, making Goku scream in pain. "I told you that you mortals are nothing compared to us. You are not worthy of keeping your lives," Goku Black declares over Goku's motionless body. However, the Saiyan's wounds fade, and then he roars to destroy the surrounding area. Back in his Kryptonian Saiyan God form, he battles Goku Black once again and actually has the advantage due to his wittiness and greater fighting prowess. Punching Goku Black across an entire street before he can rush back to attack him, he releases a large wave of his freeze breath. This stops him from just charging in blindly, and while he is holding up his forearms to block the wave of ice, Goku swiftly switches to using his heat vision, then swings it wildly, slicing off his limbs and leaving deep holes in his body. Goku Black is screaming in pain as this happens to him, but then once Goku is done with using prolonged rays of heat vision, he utilizes his instant Kamehameha attack to take him off guard. The Kamehameha destroys the buildings around them and creates a large flat area which the two fighters now stand within. Goku Black, without limbs and drenched in his own blood, crawls forward and continues coughing blood, but his accelerated healing factor means that his limbs and body return to usual quickly. After this quick fight, Zamasu teleports to arrive in front of Goku Black wielding an odd green blade. He aims it at Goku, then kicks Goku Black away before slowly walking forward. Goku has the instinct to just charge in and attack him, but what he notices is that he is growing much weaker as he walks forward. His glowing red eyes fade, and now he can't even use his heat vision. With Zamasu less than a meter from him, Goku has fallen to his knees and future Trunks looks quite confused. "How come he's lost all his strength? It's like he can't even fight anymore," future Trunks says, watching on. "It's that weird crystal that the androids used. It seems to be something that Kryptonians are weak to. As much as I hate to say this, Kakarot is our trump card and we can't afford to have him be killed now." After saying this, Vegeta enters his Super Saiyan Blue evolution and dives down into the battle. Zamasu slashes at his torso twice, leaving wounds that simply don't heal. Once Goku falls onto his back, he stabs the green knife into his stomach and makes Goku scream in agony. In this moment, Vegeta comes charging in from beside him and lands a powerful punch before kicking him away. Vegeta sweeps up Goku and removes the Kryptonite blade from his stomach before teleporting away. The two Saiyans are forced to disappear, and future Trunks is left to fend off the threats of Goku Black and Zamasu alone. Goku and Vegeta return and their motives become clear. Vegeta thinks he knows how they could end up finishing off Goku Black for good and brings the Kryptonite back to his wife Bulma for analysis. Following this event, Vegeta would like to enter the Hyperbolic time chamber to face Goku once again. Goku is willing to do so and is also willing to solitarily train his own body and utilize his healing factor to accelerate his power also. The two fighters enter the chamber, and just like before, they go through some strenuous, painful training. Vegeta also goes through battles where his literal life is at stake, since Goku is so much more powerful than he is. The good thing is that Goku is always ready to battle when Vegeta is, since he has his healing factor, and Vegeta isn't much of a challenge for him anyway. The year ends promptly, and Vegeta has almost totally mastered his Super Saiyan Blue evolution form. He has pretty much hit a ceiling in that regard, and Goku has gained access to his next form, which is a mix between Super Saiyan Blue and his Kryptonian side. It gives him green hair, and they return to the future to face Goku Black. Vegeta wields his Kryptonite blade, but only for dire situations, as he is more than willing to test out his true strength. "So you're back, warriors," Goku Black says upon watching Goku advance toward him. "Yeah, and we're even stronger now," Goku says, entering Super Saiyan Blue as he walks. He then shouts in his walk, and his aura switches to green. He enters the next stage in his transformations, and this form is 100 times above that of Super Saiyan Blue. His aura alone causes cracks to appear in the buildings around him, and his aura is large and powerful. Goku Black then powers up into a Super Saiyan Rose, then the two fighters slam into one another. After this, they trade blows for a time, and Goku is more than capable of holding his own. Initially, he is the superior fighter. "Looks like I'll be facing you now," Vegeta says to Zamasu, entering Super Saiyan Blue evolution almost instantly. "It does," Zamasu says, making his own stance. Back to Goku's fight. The fight is brutal, and their attacks destroy buildings and even whole surrounding streets. Once Goku Black charges forward, Goku picks his shot and manages to evade the punch that is coming, while also kicking him into the sky as hard as he can. After doing so, he uses instant transmission so that he appears above him to strike him downward. In his descent, Goku Black struggles to bring himself to a halt, and Goku then teleports again to appear below him. Goku then roars, releasing the energy wave that slams right into him. Goku Black looks gravely injured as the smoke around him thins, and he is also heavily panting. Beside Goku, Vegeta has had a very easy time with Zamasu, and he has his foot on his chest with his Kryptonite blade aimed at the deity's face. "Our trump card, Zamasu," Goku Black says, switching the position of his Potara. Bright light is given off, then the two beings rush off to collide, forming the fused individual that is fused Zamasu. "I've become the strongest being in the universe. You mortals can never contend with me now," fused Zamasu arrogantly claims. "Let's fight him together. Go all in," Goku says. "Fine," Vegeta replies, before they fly off toward the fusion. They both roar and throw in punches, but Zamasu stands in place and catches their strikes without moving back an inch himself. He kicks Vegeta back, then grabs Goku and dives down to then slam Goku through various obstacles in his path. Goku, stumbling back, does manage to heal due to his healing factor and is swift to enter battle once again, but his punch is caught. They both stand off against each other, and Goku desperately tries to push against his fist, only to be cleanly knocked out with a strike to the head. Since Goku's body heals so fast, he isn't knocked out for very long, and Zamasu turns his attention to Vegeta, who charges at him. After constantly being defeated at the hands of Kakarot, he thought that he and even them together would have a shot at defeating this guy. Exiting the chamber, the Saiyan Prince was teeming with confidence, but after this brutal beatdown, that confidence has faded. Zamasu lays Vegeta out also, but this is far graver since Vegeta possesses no form of healing factor. Each injury he gains is an injury he must keep if he doesn't use a sensu bean. Vegeta, coughing blood and cowering away, almost gets attacked by Zamasu, but in the nick of time, Goku grabs him and teleports away to a point of safety. He meets the god Gowasu, and he talks about the possible use of the Potara. Vegeta is much quicker to agree this time, and so the two nod at each other before fusing for the first time ever. Vegito is born and reveals himself to Zamasu from the shelter that he was under. The fusion between Goku and Vegeta. "Vegito, the perfect counter to you," he claims, pointing at Zamasu. "Are you sure about that?" Zamasu asks. Vegito then erupts and gains orange hair before using instant transmission to punch Zamasu, knocking the wind right out of him. "I'm totally sure," he says, before giving off a keen, arrogant smile. So that will conclude the 7th part of What If Goku Was Half Kryptonian. Please tell me something you liked about this part, or something that I should improve on for the next one. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.